Artificial intelligence, AI, is increasingly becoming a ubiquitous part of modern life, with applications ranging from image recognition to natural language processing, and from self-driving cars to personalized recommendations. The potential benefits of AI are vast and wide-ranging, from improved efficiency and productivity to better decision-making and innovation. However, as with any powerful technology, AI also raises significant ethical concerns that must be carefully considered and addressed. In this video, we will explore some of the ethical concerns surrounding AI, including the impact of AI on privacy, bias and discrimination, and the potential consequences of AI for society. Did you know that by 2025, the global market for artificial intelligence is projected to reach over $100 billion? That's a staggering figure that reflects just how much our world is becoming reliant on AI. But as we integrate AI into more aspects of our lives, we must also ask ourselves, what ethical concerns does this technology raise? Main topic. The ethical concerns surrounding AI are many and complex, but we will focus on three key subtopics in this video: the impact of AI on privacy, bias and discrimination, and the potential consequences of AI for society. Let's take a closer look at each of these subtopics. Impact of AI on privacy. One of the primary ethical concerns surrounding AI is its impact on privacy. AI technologies are designed to collect and analyze vast amounts of data, including personal data such as biometric information, location data, and browsing history. While this data can be used to improve AI algorithms and provide personalized services, it also raises concerns about surveillance and data protection. Who has access to this data, and how is it being used? How can we ensure that our privacy is being respected and protected as AI continues to advance? Bias and discrimination in AI. Another significant ethical concern surrounding AI is the potential for bias and discrimination. AI algorithms are only as good as the data they are trained on, and if that data is biased or incomplete, the resulting algorithms will be as well. This can have serious consequences, such as perpetuating existing inequalities in hiring, lending, and criminal justice systems. We must ask ourselves, how can we ensure that AI algorithms are free from bias and discrimination, and what steps can we take to address the root causes of bias in AI? Potential consequences of AI for society. Finally, we must consider the potential consequences of AI for society as a whole. While AI has the potential to bring about many benefits, such as improved healthcare and education, it also raises important ethical dilemmas. For example, autonomous weapons could pose a significant threat to human life and security, while human-like AI raises questions about the nature of consciousness and personhood. As we continue to develop and deploy AI technologies, we must consider the broader social and ethical implications of our actions. Impact of AI on privacy. Artificial intelligence is a powerful technology that has the ability to collect and analyze vast amounts of data, including personal data. AI algorithms can process this data and identify patterns, which can then be used to improve the accuracy and effectiveness of the algorithms. However, this capability raises significant ethical concerns, particularly when it comes to privacy. The use of AI in data processing and analysis can be extremely intrusive, allowing companies and organizations to collect vast amounts of personal information without individuals even being aware of it. This is often done through the use of tracking cookies, which can be placed on websites and applications to monitor a user's behavior and collect data about their preferences, interests, and online activities. This kind of data collection raises concerns about surveillance and data protection. Individuals have a right to privacy, and the use of AI to collect and analyze personal data can violate this right. Additionally, the data collected can be used for nefarious purposes, such as identity theft, fraud, and other criminal activities. There are also concerns around the ownership and control of personal data. As AI algorithms become more sophisticated, they will be able to process and analyze more complex data, such as biometric information, medical records, and financial data. This data is incredibly sensitive and valuable, and there is a risk that it could be misused or abused if it falls into the wrong hands. Regulating AI to balance privacy and innovation is a significant challenge. On the one hand, we want to encourage innovation and the development of new AI technologies that can benefit society. On the other hand, we must ensure that these technologies are used in a responsible and ethical manner that protects individuals' privacy and rights. One solution is to implement clear and comprehensive data protection regulations that apply to all organizations that collect and process personal data, including those that use AI. These regulations should require organizations to obtain explicit consent from individuals before collecting their data and to provide clear and transparent information about how their data will be used. They should also require organizations to implement appropriate safeguards to protect individuals' data from misuse, such as encryption and data anonymization. Another solution is to develop AI technologies that prioritize privacy by design. This means designing AI algorithms and systems that are inherently privacy-preserving and minimize the amount of personal data that is collected and processed. For example, privacy-preserving AI algorithms could be used to analyze data without revealing the underlying data itself. In addition, there is a need for greater transparency and accountability in the use of AI. Organizations should be required to provide clear and accessible information about their AI systems, including how they work, what data they collect, and how they make decisions. They should also be held accountable for any negative consequences that arise from the use of their AI systems. In conclusion, the impact of AI on privacy is a significant ethical concern that must be carefully considered and addressed. AI has the potential to collect and analyze vast amounts of personal data, which can violate individuals' privacy and rights. Regulating AI to balance privacy and innovation is a complex challenge, but there are solutions available, such as comprehensive data protection regulations, privacy-preserving AI technologies, and greater transparency and accountability. By implementing these solutions, we can ensure that AI is used in a responsible and ethical manner that respects individuals' privacy and promotes innovation. Bias and discrimination in AI. Artificial intelligence has the potential to transform society and revolutionize many industries. However, the increasing use of AI has also raised concerns about the potential for these algorithms to perpetuate and amplify existing biases and discrimination. This is particularly troubling because AI is often used in high-stakes decision-making processes, such as hiring, lending, and criminal justice systems. One of the ways in which AI can perpetuate biases and discrimination is through biased data. AI algorithms are only as good as the data they are trained on, and if the data is biased, then the algorithm will learn and perpetuate those biases. For example, if a hiring algorithm is trained on historical data that includes biased hiring practices, then the algorithm may learn to perpetuate those biases when making hiring decisions. Another way in which AI can perpetuate biases and discrimination is through the design of the algorithm itself. For example, if an algorithm is designed to prioritize certain characteristics or traits, such as education or work experience, then it may inadvertently discriminate against certain groups that are historically underrepresented in those areas. The impact of bias and discrimination in AI can be significant, particularly for marginalized and underrepresented communities. Biased AI algorithms can perpetuate systemic discrimination and reinforce existing inequalities, which can lead to negative outcomes for individuals and society as a whole. To address bias and discrimination in AI, it is important to first understand the root causes of these issues. One of the main causes of bias in AI is biased data. To address this, it is important to ensure that the data used to train AI algorithms is diverse, representative, and free from biases. This can be achieved through better data collection practices and by using diverse data sources. Another way to address bias in AI is through algorithmic transparency. This means making the decision-making process of AI algorithms more transparent and understandable. This can help identify biases and discriminatory practices and allow for corrective action to be taken. Diversity in the AI workforce is also crucial for addressing bias and discrimination in AI. By bringing in a diverse range of perspectives and experiences, AI developers can better identify and address potential biases in their algorithms. This can help ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that is fair and equitable for everyone. In addition, it is important to consider the context in which AI is being used. For example, in the criminal justice system, it is important to ensure that AI is not being used to reinforce existing biases and to perpetuate systemic discrimination. This can be achieved by involving diverse stakeholders in the development and implementation of AI in the criminal justice system and by carefully monitoring its use. In conclusion, bias and discrimination in AI are significant ethical concerns that must be carefully considered and addressed. Biased AI algorithms can perpetuate systemic discrimination and reinforce existing inequalities, which can have negative consequences for individuals and society as a whole. Addressing these issues will require a multifaceted approach that includes better data collection, algorithmic transparency, diversity in the AI workforce, and careful consideration of the context in which AI is being used. By taking these steps, we can help ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that is fair and equitable for everyone. Potential consequences of AI for society. The potential consequences of AI for society are vast and complex, and they raise a number of important ethical questions that must be carefully considered. While AI has the potential to revolutionize many aspects of society, from healthcare and education to transportation and manufacturing, it also has the potential to pose serious risks and challenges. One of the most pressing ethical concerns associated with AI is the development of autonomous weapons. Many experts believe that these weapons could pose a significant threat to human life and security, and that they could ultimately undermine our ability to make ethical decisions about war and conflict. In order to address this issue, it will be important to establish clear ethical guidelines for the development and deployment of autonomous weapons, and to ensure that these guidelines are enforced through appropriate regulatory mechanisms. Another potential consequence of AI for society is the impact on employment and the workforce. As AI and automation continue to advance, many jobs are likely to become obsolete, and there may be significant disruptions to the labor market. It will be important to develop new policies and programs that can help workers transition to new industries and professions, and to ensure that everyone has access to the skills and training they need to succeed in a rapidly changing job market. Another important ethical concern associated with AI is the potential for bias and discrimination. As we have seen, AI algorithms can perpetuate and amplify biases and discrimination in areas such as hiring, lending, and criminal justice. In order to address this issue, it will be important to develop more transparent and accountable algorithms, to ensure that data used to train these algorithms is unbiased and representative, and to promote greater diversity and inclusivity in the development and deployment of AI technologies. Finally, the development of human-like AI raises important questions about the nature of consciousness and personhood. As AI becomes more advanced, it may become increasingly difficult to distinguish between human and machine intelligence, and there may be important ethical questions about the rights and responsibilities of these entities. It will be important to engage in ongoing discussions about the ethical implications of human-like AI, and to ensure that appropriate ethical guidelines and frameworks are in place to guide its development and use. In conclusion, the potential consequences of AI for society are vast and complex, and they raise a number of important ethical questions that must be carefully considered. While AI has the potential to bring about many benefits, it also poses significant risks and challenges that must be addressed through careful ethical deliberation and action. By engaging in ongoing discussions and debates about the ethical implications of AI, and by taking proactive steps to promote ethical and responsible AI development and deployment, we can work towards a future in which AI serves the needs and interests of all members of society. Conclusion. It is important to stay informed and engaged, and to continue the conversation around the responsible development and deployment of AI. In closing, I leave you with this thought-provoking question. What kind of future do we want to create with AI, and what are the ethical principles that should guide us in achieving that vision? Let us work together to shape a future that is equitable, responsible, and beneficial for all. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the ethical concerns surrounding AI. Thanks for watching.